Hey guys, thanks for joining me. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a review on the Duonamic Powrholds. You may have seen this in my video where I was talking about different grips and grip training, and I actually showed you these attached to my pull-up bar. I did say a full review was going to be coming soon. Today, I'm going to be going through all the ins and outs of these, see whether it's something you guys should be adding into your training, whether it's worth the money for you, or it's something that you want to bypass. So at any point, if you want to check this product out, there will be a link down below. There's also a discount code if you guys want to save yourself some money, so make sure you check that out at the end of the video or in the comment section. But with that out of the way, guys, let's jump straight into the video. So what really attracted me to these is, as you're aware, I've already done a review on the Duonamic bars. These I think are a great pull-up bar, especially for someone who travels a lot, especially for one where people are looking for a pull-up bar but are worried about damaging their door frames. These are just a fantastic pull-up bar. If you want to know a little bit more information about these, I do have a full review on the Duonamic pull-up bar, so I'll leave a link to that down below, or there'll be a card at the end of the video. So make sure you check that out if you're looking for a pull-up bar. It is a door frame one. Definitely check that out after. But after purchasing these sort of were on my wavelength after seeing it. Same company, same thing. But obviously one of the reasons why these are good and why it works well is obviously these can attach to these. So as you're aware, with the normal Duonamic pull-up bar, they have their own handles. These can replace them. After seeing it and looking into them, I was thinking, you know what? I want to sort of take my grip training or my pull-ups to the next level. And I do have a pair of rock rings, which I bought a long time ago. It was a recommendation from Matt from the Red Delta Project, and I like the idea of doing pull-ups and testing your finger strength. And I did notice while using them, my pull-up strength went up, my overall grip strength went up. So I thought, okay, is there a way in which I can actually make these a little bit more easier to carry, maybe have a little bit more flexibility to the holds that I'm able to do? And obviously then I checked out these, saw these, and I just thought these look like a wicked idea. So bought them, I've had them for a while, been testing them out for a while, and I'm already a huge fan of them. If any of you are aware and know this channel well, you know that the pull-ups are one of my favorite exercises. So if I can find a way just to make the pull-up harder, if I can make it a bit more challenging, and the fact that I'm able to test my finger strength and take that to the next level, these are something that really stand out. As I told you before, these come with their own handles, and these basically just slip on and replace them. But I don't want you thinking that unless you have a pair of these, that these aren't worth buying, because obviously, like anything, and in that video that I talked about the grip trainings where I slightly highlighted these you can just attach to any bar. So if you have a pull-up bar, if you have sort of a gym pull-up bar, maybe you go to the gym and they've got maybe one of those pull-up bars that attach to maybe a Smith machine or a power rack, you can just hook these on to anything. It's just a carabiner, just hooks round, and then you tie it on, and it's going to hang from that. So it's going to basically anywhere where you have a bar or anything like that that you can safely attach this to, you are able to use these. So what I like about them is the flexibility of the holds that you can have. And I know there's a lot of people that are going to be thinking, well, I've done other grip training and I have a pretty good grip. I do normal pull-ups. My pull-ups don't normally give out. Maybe it's not my grip, it is an issue. There's a difference between hand grip strength and finger grip strength. And if any of you that have ever done climbing or anything like that, the amount of strength that these people have is unbelievable. The strength, how much weight they can hold just in their fingertips. If you are able to strengthen your fingertips on an individual level, imagine your overall grip strength. What is amazing about these is the fact that you have such an array of different grips that you can have, and you can test them in a different way. What I will show you as well is they come with these little magnets. Okay, really cool idea. These are where you would say typically do a lot of your holds are going to be in here. And what's nice about this is you have the flexibility on how many fingers you want to use, whether you want to use 4, whether you want to use 3, whether you want to use 2, whatever you want to do. You just got to think you are putting your whole entire body weight on those finger muscles, on those ligaments. So if you can strengthen them, you're going to be very strong. Plus it's going to make pull-ups in general harder. But what you can do is you can make this harder by you put these magnets inside, and now you are changing, if you can see inside there, the depth in which your fingers can go backwards. So now you're going to be making it a little bit harder. For any of you that are thinking about doing some outside grip training, maybe you are into bouldering, maybe you're into climbing, maybe for a long time you want to add in a little bit of extra grip training, but you can't get to these bouldering gyms or climbing gyms as often, but you really want to work on your grip training. This is going to allow you, especially if you have one of these Duonamic bars as well, able to even just jump up and just hang on the bar for a specific period of time. This is going to greatly strengthen your finger strength, your ligaments, your tendons, your muscles. But having this is going to take your finger training to the next level. The other thing as well, those are just some of the holds you can do, but the thing is, because you have this thing on the side, you can actually change the angle in which you are going to be able to have this hanging from the bar. So as you can see with this one here, you could be doing a pull-up with your fingers in there, okay? You could then make it easier or harder by changing these things on the end, which is gonna change the angle in which you're gonna be having. So obviously that's gonna be more closed. So this one is gonna be probably a little bit easier than if you went to the other end. And now you're putting your fingers inside there. Like, this is going to make it a lot harder, but what's great about it is because you have these side holes, like I said, I'll show you a little bit closer, you've got these individual things where the ropes are gonna be going through that allows you to change the angle of it. This is gonna be a way of not only adding that flexibility into different holds you can do or how your body's gonna be changed, but this gives you a way of making it progressive. And again, like I've talked about many times in my video, if you wanna get stronger, if you wanna build muscle, you have to make what form of training you're doing, making it progressive. So you can progressively make these holds, these finger holds harder by changing the angle which you can grip from. It's gonna make it a lot harder, it's gonna make it progressive, it's gonna allow you to get stronger over time. The other thing that I really like about this, and probably one of my favorite holds, especially when doing the rock rings one, is actually I think what they call like the jug hold. So actually holding on top of here, and this is what I really like. I really like this position. It feels very, very comfortable. It's a bit thicker, it's a bit harder, but I do find it very, very comfortable. The overall build quality of this thing, what I like is you've got this kind of rough, grippy exterior on here that kind of just feels like they've just wrapped it in sort of sandpaper. It doesn't feel like it's just gonna destroy your hands, but it gives you a really nice texture to be able to hold on to allow that grip to come in. Obviously, if you're going to be using chalk as well, that's going to make it even better, but it's not something that stops you gripping it suddenly if it gets a little bit wet or anything like that. It's a really, really nice texture, and it's actually very, very solidly built. Like, this thing is like, you could probably throw this thing around and it'll still hold its shape. Very, very good quality. It's sort of something that if you were to buy, this will last you a lifetime. I would have thought the only thing that might go in this, which would probably be the easiest thing to replace, would be the actual cord of it, but this looks like it's sort of like power cord stuff. So this stuff is going to be very, very strong. And obviously the carabiner, that although may look small, looks very, very solid, but it's designed purposely for this. So again, you know this is going to be something that's going to be able to hold the weight of you guys, whether you're even going to be hanging on one arm or not. But the overall thing that I like about this is this allows you to take your grip training to the next level. It allows you to replicate some of the stuff that you may do if you're into bouldering or climbing or something you want to get into, or take advantage of what the climbers have, which is unbelievable grip strength, and train it in a home environment or possibly a gym environment. You can do all the deadlifts or the sort of farmer's walk or things like that, or just pull up holds, and they are good and they will work, but until you start training yourself in sort of using your fingers, you can't replicate that unless you have something like this. If you've got these bars, it means you can just train it at home very, very easily. But like I said, the flexibility of the fact that it has this means you can just, if you've got one that's strong enough, I'm sure you could wrap it around maybe some tree branches, basically any horizontal bar it's going to hang up. Any of you that are at the gym that want to take these two there, it allows you to train your finger strength and your pull-ups in a more progressive manner anywhere. So guys, I definitely recommend giving these a go. I think there's something that for any of you that are interested in pull-ups or grip training or anything like that, this is going to be something that's going to be very, very interesting to you. And if you've already got one of these, it's a perfect pair that comes with it. If you are to buy it, it comes in a nice little neat packaging. I mean, if you're going to be traveling a lot with it, this may come in handy. For mine, I'm more likely to chuck it in this. This is smaller and easier to carry, and I don't think it's anything that if you're carrying it in your gym bag, it's really going to cause any damage. But it's a nice touch that they've added in, so it's actually got something to carry with. But there is a discount code down below. If you want to go and check out either of these products and you want to check them out for yourself, then I do recommend giving these a little look, and I hope you guys do. If you do check it out, let me know down below. If you have one of these or have used one of them, please comment down below. Let me know what you think, your opinion on these are. If you like these sort of videos, I do a lot of calisthenics equipment reviews. I've done loads of them on portable pull-up bars and other things, and there will be more to come. So if you want more stuff like this, make sure that you subscribe for that, and I'll see you guys in the next video.